What do you mean by the input tax? Tax paid by a dealer on purchasing of the goods for resale. VAT paid by the shopkeeper can be calculated VAT percentage of selling price minus shopkeeper. VAT will be is equal to rate of VAT divided by 100 into SP minus CP. Hello dear students, a warm welcome to one and all. My name is Vibha, Mathematics faculty at Vidyashram, the Pre-University College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So in the last session what we have learned, we came to know that what do you mean by the sales and the tax. So in today's session of the chapter sales and value added tax, and here we are having session number 2 dears. And this is your last session you are going to study under this chapter. So what are all the topics we are going to study under this session are nothing but introduction to the VAT. So that means what do you mean by the VAT? And then stages of VAT. What are all the stages you are going to follow to apply the VAT? That means the value added tax. And problems on 2 and 3 markers. Now, let us move on to the introduction part of the VAT here. So, what they have given, value added tax is nothing but you are going to denote it by VAT. It is neither a new tax or nor in addition to the existing sales tax. It is the replacement of sales tax. This is very important. It is neither an addition or what is a new tax. It is nothing but the replacement of a sales tax you are going to have. Therefore, where you are going to apply this one? VAT is a form of sales tax only. The only difference in that it is collected in stages rather than at one point from the sales of goods. So you are going to collect at one point rather than by putting sales of goods to one item to this item like that. So here in VAT, the firm seller pays first point of the tax to the government and subsequent seller pays tax government on the value added by them, leading to a total tax exactly to the point by the customer. That means he is going to pass the tax to the further who are there under them. Okay. For example, shopkeeper to the customer, customer to the whatever the buyer like that. So they are going to pass that tax. That is what at one point they are going to collect that one. So next you are having advantage of the VAT. What is the advantage we are having? So it reduces the scope under the evaluation and then it provides a broad base tax system, and VAT paid by the shopkeeper can be calculated VAT percentage of selling price minus shopkeeper. This is how you are going to calculate. That is nothing but the purchase price. So VAT percentage can be calculated as selling price minus cost price. This you have to note down. As we were calculating in the tax only, we are going to calculate here VAT percentage nothing but sales price minus you are having the cost price, that is selling price SP minus CP. Now, what you are going to have notification under this to solve? The tax is collected at different stages. As I told you, there are different stages for VAT. What are that stages known as? So, first stage is nothing but input to tax. What do you mean by the input tax? Tax paid by a dealer on purchasing of the goods for resale. So resale means, for example, if the time is over, he is going to give that item back to them, whatever he is going to sell. So that again it should be reselling. Here, subject to the tax under the VAT. During any fixed tax period is called the input tax. During any that time, that is going to be known as the input tax. What do you mean by the output tax? Next is nothing but the tax charged by the dealers on sales of goods during any fixed period is called output tax. This is within the period, that is any fixed period you are going to have it as called output tax. These are all the 2 stages you are having under the VAT, and computation of VAT, net tax to be paid by the dealer only. Okay, and that is nothing but output tax minus input tax gives you the paid by the dealer amount. Understood? This is what you need to know for VAT stages. Now, what are all the problems we are going to solve under this? So first problem they have given like this. Shopkeeper purchased an article for 9,000 and sell it to customer for 10,500. If the VAT rate is 4%, find the VAT paid by the shopkeeper. Therefore, here you are having selling price they have given. SP, they have given it as how much he is going to sell it for 10,500. Actual cost price of that article is nothing but 9,000, and they are going to pay VAT which will be is equal to 4%. Therefore, you can have, so we need to find the VAT paid by the shopkeeper. So VAT paid by the shopkeeper will be is equal to rate of percentage VAT divided by 100 into SP minus CP, because SP is greater than CP here. So rate is nothing but 4 divided by 100 into SP is nothing but 10,500 minus 9,000, which is 4 divided by 100 into 1,500 you are going to have it as. So therefore, you can have which will be is equal to 4 5s are 20, 4 1s are 4, which is 60. So this is what the VAT paid by the shopkeeper. I hope you got this one. What is the next question they have asked? A shopkeeper purchased an electric iron for rupees 1,000 at 8% VAT from the wholesale and sell it to the customer of rupees 1,400 at 8% VAT. Find the amount paid by the customer, the VAT to be paid by the shopkeeper. So how to calculate here? They have given a shopkeeper purchased an electric iron of rupees 1,000. So here they have given selling price is equal to how much? 1,400, and then cost price they have given it as 1,000, and VAT percentage was 8%. How to calculate the VAT to be paid by the customer? So VAT will be is equal to rate of VAT divided by 100 into SP minus CP. So which will be is equal to rate of VAT is 8 divided by 100 into SP is nothing but 1,400 minus 1,000. So which will be is equal to 8 by 100 into 400. So you are having, so 2 zeros will get cancelled. 8 4s are rupees 32 will be paid by the shopkeeper. Now amount paid by the customer will be is equal to 8% of that 1,400 you are going to have it as. Therefore, you are going to calculate the amount paid by is nothing but 8% of the 1,400. So let you calculate the first one as. So next problem they have asked like this. A shopkeeper bought a TV at a discount of 30% of the listed price rupees 24,000. The shopkeeper offered a discount of 10% of the listed price to the customer if the VAT is 10%. Find the amount paid by the customer, the VAT to be paid by the customer. Now here, a shopkeeper bought a TV at discount of 30% means for 100% discount 30 means 70% to be paid. Therefore, you are going to have it as a shopkeeper bought TV at 70% of how much? 24,000. So which will be is equal to 70 divided by 100 into 24,000. Now which you can have, 2 zeros will get cancelled. Therefore, which will be is equal to, after doing the calculation, 16,800. Then selling price of this you can consider the selling price of the shopkeeper. This is the selling price of customer. How much he is going to? Customer will be is equal to, he is going to have the shopkeeper offered discount of 10% to the listed price to the customer. 10% means 90% he is going to pay it as. That is 90% of 24,000. Which will be is equal to 90 divided by 100 into 24,000. So 2 zeros will get cancelled. After evaluating, you are going to get the answer will be is equal to 21,600. But what they have asked, they have given a 10% discount to the customer. Therefore, in this 10% he is going to give it as. Therefore, after discount, he is going to pay, that is 21,600 plus 10% of 21,600. So which will be is equal to 21,600 plus 10 divided by 100 into 21,600, which will be is equal to 21,600. You are going to get cancelled with this, plus 2160, 23,760. Right? This is your answer you are having. 600 plus 160 is 23,760 rupees. Now what is our VAT percentage? VAT percentage is nothing but 21,600 minus 6,800 of the VAT will be is equal to a 10% they have given it as. So how to calculate the VAT? So VAT will be equal to, that is 10% of 10 divided by 100 into 21,600 minus 16,000. How much it will be? 800. Now you are having 10 by 100 into 4,800. Now this will get cancelled, which will be is equal to 480. So repeat, 480 will be the VAT you are going to pay it as. Understood? This is how you are going to calculate of A, first one and the second one. We'll move on to the next question, dears. So what they've asked the next question, Mohan, a owner of a departmental store, purchased an article of rupees 1,500 at 4% VAT and sell it at 1,700 to the customer at 4% VAT. How much amount did shopkeeper deposit to the government as a VAT? Therefore, amount paid by the customer. Amount paid by customer. How much he is going to sell to the customer? Customer as rupees 1,700 at 4% VAT, which will be is equal to 4% of 1,700, which is 4 divided by 100 into 1,700. Now this will get cancelled. You are going to have it as 68, right? Rupees 68 amount paid by the customer. Now what is the VAT paid by the shopkeeper? So VAT paid by shopkeeper. We need to minus that one, right? That means at 4% VAT, that is 4%, which is 4 by 100 into how much he is going to sell to the customer? 1,700, that is selling price minus cost price is nothing but actual was 1,500, which will be is equal to 4 divided by 100 into 1,700 minus 1,500 is equal to 200. So therefore, you are having rupees 8 is going to pay as a tax to the government by the shopkeeper. I hope you got this problem, how to solve. We'll move on to the next question, dears. What they've asked, Sanju, a owner of a jewelry shop, purchased a earring of rupees 2,000 at 12% VAT and sells it to rupees 2,300 to the customer Radhika. If Radhika also pays 12% of VAT to the shopkeeper, how much did the shopkeeper deposit to the government as a VAT? Now how we are going to calculate that is, you are having VAT will be is equal to 12% of SP minus CP. What is SP? Selling price was 2,300, because same by the customer also, shopkeeper also, same VAT they are going to pay, that is a 12%. So 12% is 2,300 minus 2,000 will be is equal to 12% is 12 by 100 into 2,300 minus 2,000 is 300. So therefore, you are having 12 threes are, which is 36. So rupees 36 will be paid to the VAT to the government. Understood? I hope you got this problem also. We'll move on to the next one, dears. What they've asked the next question, dears, here. A is a manufacturer of electric iron. The cost price of each electric iron is rupees 1,600. He sells to B and B sells to C and C sells to D, the retailer. Okay. The tax tax rate is 12.5% and the profit is rupees 150 at each stage of the selling chain. So find the total amount of VAT and the amount that purchased will have to be paid. Now we need to take what is that selling of A, B, C and then D, isn't it? Now let me calculate whatever the cost price of them, selling price and then the tax and then the VAT. I am going to put a column accordingly. First is nothing but cost price of A and then selling price and then tax and then VAT tax. So selling price of A will be is equal to, starting it should be 1,600 as the cost price. How much each? They are going to have it as rupees 150 as what? A profit. Therefore selling price will be is equal to 1,750. Now A sells to B means rupees 1,750 will be the cost price of B. Now 150 will be added as what? The selling price, that a profit. Therefore you need to add for this one 150, it will become 1,900, correct? As a selling price of B. Now what will be the cost price of C? B sells to C at 1,900. This cost price of C will become 1,900, isn't it? Now what it will become? 1,900 will be cost price of C. What will be the selling price? If you have to add 150 to that one. If you add 150 to that one, how much it will become? 2,050. Now 2,050 will be the cost price of D, correct? Now 150 is added to this one. If 150 is added, it will become 2,200, correct? Because 2,150 is added, 100 plus 100, you are having 2,200, and 50, 2,050. Now again, how you are going to calculate? Calculate the VAT. Tax will be calculated how? 12.5%. Therefore, 12.5% of selling price. Now we need to calculate 12.5% of selling price. Okay, that is 12.5% of 1,750. So after calculating this 12.5% of 750, how to calculate? First example I'm going to show you. 12.5 divided by 100 into 1,750. So after calculating this, you are going to get the answer will be is equal to 218.7 point. Okay. You can divide throughout by calci, 218.75. That you are going to enter it here, 218.75. Similarly, for 1900, the tax is calculated. 12.5 divided by 100 into 1900. So after calculating, you are going to get the answer will be is equal to, for this one, what is that? 12.5% of 1900 is 237.5. Similarly, for calculating 12.5% of 2050, after calculating for 2050 of 12.5%, you are going to get the answer will be is equal to 256.25. Next, for 12.5% of this selling price, 2,200 will be is equal to 275. Now, how to calculate the VAT? VAT percentage is given by the formula. VAT will be is equal to rate divided by 100 into selling price minus cost price. Because selling price is greater than the cost price every time. Therefore, you are going to calculate accordingly. First, you are going to calculate how? You are going to calculate 1,750 minus 1,600, which is 150. 150 of VAT, how much? How much it will be is equal to 12.5 only. See, they have given sales to D the rate tax, because value added tax and tax are same. They are replacement of each other. 12.5% of that only you are going to calculate as. Therefore, after getting calculation, that is 1,750 minus 1,600, which is 150. 12.5% of 150 will be is equal to 218.75. Similarly, 1900 minus 750, that is you are having 12.5% of that will be is equal to 18.75. Here also 18.75, here also 18.75. Okay. Now, the amount a retailer will be paying as, which is a last amount. This is because D only has to pay as a retailer amount. So, 2,200 plus 275, which will be is equal to, this you can have it as 2200 plus 275, which will be is equal to, the answer you are going to get it as 2475. This is your answer. The amount paid by the VAT will be is equal to, you have to add all this one, that is 218.75 plus 3 times of 18.75. So after calculating 218.75 plus 3 into 18.75 is nothing but 275. This is your answer. I hope you got this one. How to solve the problems according to the table what we have calculated. Understood? Okay dear students, I hope you understood this session, how to solve the problems on this type of problems on a VAT when they have given. Thank you dear students. Have a nice day.